Hello, everyone. How's everyone's night going? My night's going pretty good. Worked all day. Did some shit around the house, but that's neither here nor there. A great freaking episode of Impact Wrestling. Man, there was so much. Frankie Kazarian made his return. Jay White wrestled in the ring. The Queen of Extreme, Francine, made a cameo. Just so much happened, so much went on. It was freaking nuts. So let's get down to it. Yeah, my hair's starting to recede again. I need a haircut, or I'll go back to beanies. Either way. The Good Brothers kick off Impact Wrestling with their match with Jay White and Chris Bay. It was an awesome match. Definitely was main event worthy. I don't know why their deal was to put it on the first match, because I think that was a main event match. It was freaking nuts. But I think it was the first show or the first match because Jay White was involved and they were going to give fans a reason to tune in. Like, okay, you're only going to watch because Jay White's on here, right? All right, well, we're going to put Jay White on the... Son of a bitch, that hurt. We're going to put Jay White on the first event, on the first show, first match. So people would be like, okay, cool, Jay White's here, but they stay for the full match, and then they're like, all right, this is pretty good. I'm going to continue watching it and see what happens next. So it was smart, but it was a main event caliber match. It was fucking nuts. But in the end, the Good Brothers win. Chris Bay, Jay White was not impressed with Chris Bay. So in the back, he decided that no, you aren't in the Bullet Club yet. But I am a man of giving second chances, so you want to earn your redemption, and we'll find out later what happened. So they're going to go on. They have an idea, and they're going to execute it later on. Then we go back to Fire and Flava, about to talk about the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. And then Falaba comes in and says, I was wondering if you would go to home. And then Kara jumped immediately. Yes, I would love to go to homecoming with you. And Falaba's like, wait, no, I didn't say you. I said I want Tasha to be my partner. So Kiera Hogan was like, wait a minute. Damn, okay. So then Tasha Steelz accepted the flowers, and she said, these fake-ass flowers, and like, whatever. She couldn't be grateful. Anyways, so that's that. So apparently Tasha Steelz and Falaba are going to be in the tag team tournament, mixed tag team tournament at Homecoming this Saturday on Impact Plus and Fight TV. Next up is an intergender match, Caleb versus Taylor Wilde. It was a fantastic match. Taylor made her in-ring return. She hasn't lost a beat. She hasn't lost a step. We still don't know the story of how and why she took time off, but it was incredible. The match was fantastic. Caleb freaking delivered. He was a great pawn. So it was a great match. Taylor Wilde with the victory, obviously. Then we go back to Josh Alexander, and he's discussing that he wants challengers. He wants opponents. He wants matches. And Scott D'Amore is like, well, you just had an Iron Man match. You had a crazy Ultimate X match. I was thinking you would want some time off to relax and take a break. And he's like, no, I'm not like most other guys. I want competition. I want to compete. I want to wrestle. I want to do this. So Scott D'Amore said, this is paraphrasing, by the way. He didn't say do this. Scott D'Amore is like, all right, you want competition? You will go up against Black Taurus at Homecoming for the X Division Championship. So a championship match at Homecoming. Up next, Finjuice and Fala. Fala, Ba, and No Way versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton, Rohit Raju, and Mahabali Shira. This was a crazy ass match. Bodies were flying all over the place. People were tagging in and out. It was just fucking nuts. Finn Juice looked incredible. No Way looked incredible. Fallah Bahh looked incredible. Ace, Shira, and all of them looked incredible. There was one spot in the match where No Way launched Rohit off a ring rope and just punched him right in the face, and he was out the entire rest of the match. He got one punched. It was great. Great match. Finn Juice with the victory. They're coming back like they never left. It was fantastic. Then they go back, speak a powerful promo where they said they're coming back for the tag team championships. They want back with theirs. They didn't get to finish their sentence because I spoke before. Chris Bay and Jay White attacked them. Used some of the equipment. Chris Bay took Juice Robinson out the door and started beating on him. Jay White used studio equipment and studio trailers, and I don't know what you call those sound boxes, little cart things you drag along the cart without sound equipment. He used it as a battering ram to the head of David Finlay. Fucking nuts. That was crazy. So they got taken out, and I think Chris Bay earned some recognition from Jay White. Great. Next up, we have the whole, what's it called? Don Callis and Kenny Omega are talking to Gia Miller, and Gia Miller is trying to get an exclusive with Kenny, but Don is just talking for him. Tommy Dreamer comes up, and he discusses the plan for 2 weeks from now at Emergence. There will be a battle royal, and whoever wins the battle royal is the number one contender to Kenny Omega's Impact World Championship. Kenny and Don did not like that at all. They said they're going to air their grief in the ring where the fans are, so they come out, discuss. Don Callis goes on about how Kenny has wrestled all over the world, how he's better than this, and how the fans deserve this, and that was just nuts. Sami Callihan comes out after hearing too much bullshit and listening to dumbasses, he says, and he talks all this talk like he's going to win the Battle Royal and I'm going to challenge, but you know what? That's 2 weeks is a long way from now, and I can show up anywhere, anytime, any location. I could be in the back locker room, I could be in the parking lot, I could be in the ring, I could be in the audience, I could even be behind you. And as soon as he said that, a shrouded, hooded figure comes out over the guardrail and just takes out, I don't remember which member he took out, but he took out one of the members of the Super Elite, and it was Frankie Kazarian. Like, fucking nuts. Frankie Kazarian is back in an Impact Wrestling ring. We haven't seen him. Shit. I want to say 2012. 2013. Maybe it was 2013. I don't remember. It's been a long time. We haven't seen Frankie Kazarian in a long time. Then we cut the commercial. We get a silhouette version of Su Yung, and she's now officially Su Yung again. And she repeats, "Your time has come." And then we get a Kimberly that's dressed up like an undead bridesmaid, and she repeats it, saying, "My time has come," in a creepy doll version. Like, it was freaking weird. It was freaking nuts. I loved it. I love horror-esque stuff, and most people don't. Oh, it doesn't belong in a wrestling ring. That doesn't belong on a TV show, a wrestling TV show. Like, oh, fuck you guys. I fucking love horror. Horror is my favorite genre. That and comedy. It goes horror, comedy, action. That's pretty much it. Horror, comedy, action. So horror is my ultimate genre. So the undead realm, the creepy shit that Impact does, I fucking love it. I don't care if it doesn't belong. So after that goes down, we head to Myers, and Myers talks to Sam Beale and says he has a list of people that he could call. He wants to bring in the Beulah. I don't remember Beulah in ECW, but he says the number and he's like 19 something. Like, wait a minute, that's the ECW hotline. That's not even available anymore. You know what? That's fine. I got contacts on my phone, and he pulls up, calls Francine, and she answers. The Queen of Extreme, Francine, answers the phone, and she's FaceTimed, so you can actually see her face. It wasn't just this call on the phone. It's full FaceTime, and she's like, I appreciate Brian Myers apparently is one of her top Patreons, buys a cameo every week, sends money to her donations, completely supports her week after week, but she was upset that Myers chose her second. And she was not happy with that decision. And Myers is like, how do you know that I chose you second? Are you watching like right now? And she's like, yes, of course I'm watching right now. I just watched you pick up the phone and call me. And Myers is like, oh shit. It was great. But apparently Myers is still looking for a partner. He tried calling Francine, and she rejected his offer. So his mystery partner is still mystery. So we have no idea who's going to show up with him on Saturday. Then we go to Swingers Palace, and they discuss bets on who's going to win. I think it was bets who's going to win Eddie's match or the homecoming tournament. Chelsea Green comes in, and then Swing is like, oh, who's this new girl? Swing. I think he says Swingalicious. I don't remember. But he was basically stunned by Chelsea Green. And then Morrissey comes in, and he gives a very threatening warning to Alicia that after homecoming, Eddie won't even walk home safely. So that was very cringed. Afterwards, we cut back to Chelsea Green, and she talks to Matt Cardona, and she's like, babe, next time I'm choosing where we go on our date. And Matt's like, yeah, you got it. I thought that was fantastic. So next up is VBD versus Rich Swan and Willie Mack. It was a great match. VBD looked pretty strong in this. Rich Swan and Willie Mack freaking crushed it. It was a great, solid match. And after a bit intensity from VBD, you thought they were going to win. But Rich Swan and Willie Mack escaped with the victory. And before VBD can chase back at him, they exited the ring and walked back up the ramp. So they were smart with it. So next up is the main event. Moose versus Sabin. Oh, man, this was great. This was better than Slammiversary. This was freaking awesome. They did some of the same spots. Moose had him in the ring ropes and did the whole silence chop thing, and then the fans were chanting one more time, one more time, one more time. But he did that, and then he just face masked Sabin instead. Then he goes to one of the fans, reaches down and pulls out their water bottle, tosses water on Sabin's face to wake him up. And Moose tosses it back to the guy, and the guy is like, what'd you do that for? So that was pretty fun. The match itself was crazy. It was good. It was fantastic. It gave people a show. Moose, it just keeps killing it week and week. Sabin looked impressive. It was great. Sabin gave his all, but his all wasn't good enough, and Moose came out with the victory. Now, post-match, after the match, Moose was raising his hand and doing a little showboating in the ring. Sabin wasn't happy, so he went up to the ring post and did a drop, and tried to do a crossbody on Moose, landed it, and then did where they put their forearm around their neck and just beat him. That's what he was doing. So after a while, they went out to the ring, and then security comes out and tries to break it up. The fans chant, "Let them fight, let them fight." The security gets them pulled back enough, and the curtains close, and that's the end of the show. Like I said, it was a fantastic night. Definitely watch the replay. Definitely watch Homecoming. Shit's gonna be fucking nuts. It's on Saturday. You can watch via the Impact Plus app. Stay tuned to Impact socials. They have the link that goes straight to the show. You can watch on Fight TV, which is only $10, so it's not too much of a hassle if you don't want to subscribe. I think you still get a 30-day free trial, so if you subscribe to Impact Plus, you get a 30-day free trial, which means you get to watch the show for free, and you can cancel if you want. It's a dick move, but you can cancel and get a free show. But if you liked what you saw and you liked what Impact did, stick to being a subscriber. I've been a subscription subscriber since its launch, and it's only $8, $7.99 monthly. Or you can cop out, drop $70, and you can get it for a year. It's pretty incredible. You get a whole crazy-ass library, definitely good updates, weekly monthly specials. It's just a really good app. It puts Peacock to shame. Sorry, it does. So, anyways, that's the end of end of my video. I will be doing. As you guys have noticed, I haven't been doing card intros anymore. I think I might stop those. They don't seem to get enough traction when I do them, and also it's kind of pointless because Impact already released the card. So I don't know. I'm weighing it on my mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna stick to pay-per-view and special intros from now on. I don't know if I'll do the morning impacts because I wake up hella late, and I wake up to like 10 to 12 in the morning, and it's already almost time for Impact. So it's really hard to manage the time. But anyways, I will be back Saturday morning to discuss Homecoming. It's going to be a great show. Thanks for watching.